The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store, your style. By Frederick and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network, providing sports medicine expertise to high school athletes and teams. And by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.
Hi, and welcome to Cudahy High School, home of the Packers, and this week's edition of Preps Plus. I'm Lance Allen from today's TMJ4.
And I'm Mark Stewart, prep editor of the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. Tonight we're going to check in with Cudahy's boys hoops team, which is enjoying a strong season.
We also have plenty of boys and girls basketball highlights plus hockey action on the way. Let's start out tonight right here on the basketball court with a standout player whose career has taken a few turns along the way.
Here's Brad Preeter with the Boston Store featured student athlete.
It's a much different environment than DeTario Scott experienced in his first 3 years of high school. Reuther Central, enrollment around 400, is much smaller than Scott's previous schools.
Whether he's at Lawrence North of Indiana, whether he's at Bradford on the north side, or here at Reuther, it's basketball.
DeTario was reunited this school year with Cliff McKenzie, who first coached him when he was a fourth grader. The results have been eye-opening. DeTario is one of the state's top scorers at around 32 points per game, but he wasn't always known as a scorer.
The one thing about people don't realize about DeTario, he's a pass-first point guard.
I can have 2 points, but if I have 11 assists, I would be satisfied like scoring 40 points.
Scott nearly averages a triple-double, tallying better than 12 rebounds and 9 assists per game, in addition to his lofty scoring.
His passing ability is just off the charts. Anyone who has that kind of vision on the floor is a coach's dream.
Growing up playing with him, he was always a passer. He was never a scorer. So it's just amazing me that he could score more. Like, he just became better.
DeTario was a starter as a freshman at Kenosha Bradford, but due to family issues, DeTario moved to Indianapolis to live with his grandmother. This year, it was time to come back.
Come play back in my hometown, kind of for my mom and everybody else. It was just a whole family decision to come back. My mom is the biggest fan. She may not know about basketball, a lot about basketball, but she knows if I'm having a bad game or not. She knows what I'm capable of doing.
Former teammates like Corey Light were excited that DeTario was returning to Kenosha and enrolling at Reuther.
He can take over the game whenever he wants. He's a pass-first point guard. That's what we always need. We always needed a point guard.
Scott had to sit out his entire junior season due to a torn ACL. His left knee bears the surgical scars. But he got back on the court in time for AAU ball.
I had to put 110% to it to become back better instead of letting it slow me down and worry about it.
And while working his way back to action, DeTario was able to turn himself into more of a scorer. His shot has improved, and he's got tremendous range.
Yeah, I worked on it the whole offseason.
The season hasn't been everything Scott wants it to be in terms of wins and losses. He's hoping to help the Bulldogs become more consistent and have a shot at a deep playoff run. In any case, the team is more than happy to have DeTario around.
Just a great guy with a good attitude, like every day, all the time.
He's well liked with his peers, and you know, he's just an everyday kid who's been blessed to have just basketball skill.
Reuther is the defending champion of the Blue Division of the Indian Trails Conference, and the Bulldogs definitely got a boost this year when DeTario arrived.
Now here's Coach Cliff McKenzie presenting DeTario his award, courtesy of Boston Store.
We present DeTario Scott from Kenosha, Reuther.
Store's biggest biggest semi-annual furniture and mattress sale starts Sunday, January 17th. But shop now during our pre-sale for the best selection of brand name in-stock furniture and mattresses at savings of up to 60%. Plus, save up to an extra 20% when you order now, including custom orders. And don't miss over 50 bonus buys. Also, take advantage of convenient 24-month financing and free delivery. For the best selection, visit our furniture galleries. Boston Store, your style.
Think of joint pain like a warning light in your car. It means something in your body isn't working right or could be damaged. And the Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network is where you go to keep everything in working order. Our orthopedic and spine specialists will show you all your options, from non-surgical remedies like physical therapy to minimally invasive treatments and advanced surgical techniques to get you going again. Isn't it good to know what is possible?
Permabase is the preferred choice for cement backer board behind tile. It's lighter, designed for high moisture, and is easier to cut. A half-inch 3x5 foot piece is $9.69. Get organized with storage and go beyond decoration with Dakota products from Menards. This cinnamon cherry mudroom organizer can be assembled into numerous configurations to fit your decor. Right now, it's only $399.
Save big money at Menards.
Welcome back to Packers Country, Cudahy High School on Preps Plus, the Journal Sentinel's high school sports show.
And Mark, tonight we have a couple of crosstown rivalry games, one on the girls' side, one on the boys. Here are the Preps Plus highlights.
Bragging rights on the line for these crosstown rivals. It's New Berlin West hosting top-ranked New Berlin Eisenhower. Both offenses sharp right out of the gate. Chelsea Brackman finds teammate Jasmine Sormazing wide open underneath. Ike up early. Senior Sarah Molesky picks Brackman and heads to the house for the easy deuce. West on a roll. Later, Molesky inbounds the ball, and they find Madeline Fritz for the 3-ball. West up 7. With just a few seconds left in the half, Ike's Alicia Putney quickly gets the ball up court and hits from the three-point line at the buzzer. West leads 28-19 at half. In the second half, the Lions would battle back. Quick transition offense finds Chelsea Brackman, the 6'2" Bradley University recruit underneath. Freshman Julia Hintz shows she's got game, hitting this NBA 3 to force West to a timeout. Vikings clinging to a 1-point lead. West would slow it down and feed senior Liz Liska for the 3. West up late. Tied 44-44, Alyssa Nelson seals the deal with the floater. With 1 minute to go, West wins a close one, 50-45.
We got a pretty good momentum going, and then in the second half they put up a really good fight. Ike has always been a really good competitor, and we've always had a really tough battle for a couple years now, so it's always great to play them. It just was a battle to the end, so it was pretty fun.
It's the Battle of Waukesha North versus South, and the fans were amped to say the least. There's even more than bragging rights on the line as both squads enter at 2-1 in the tough Classic 8, looking to make a move. The visiting black shirts of South get the early jump. Cody Hurtado cans the three-pointer, South up 8-4. But the home team responds with an 8-0 run. First, it's Adam Wysorek going coast to coast, spinning for the deuce. Then it's sophomore Will McDonald with some hard work inside. It pays off and won 12-8 North. That 8-point run was nice, but that was nothing compared to what would come. Down by 1 at 17-16, North goes on an amazing 30-5 whitewashing of the black shirts. It starts with this backdoor pass to Michael Johnston. Then it's Wysorek with a steal and the finish. Adam with a game-high 17 points. The North Stars up 27-18 at half. The domination continues in the second. Kendall Gould with a nice ball fake. He gets the easy 2. Then it's McDonald showing quickness on the baseline for 2 of his 11 on the night. Finally, it's Wysorek leading Gould perfectly for yet another bucket. The North Stars are now up 46-22 as they complete that impressive run. Gould caps the night with another hoop in transition. North leaves no doubt who the best Waukesha team is on this night as they hammer South 59-41.
It was great because we knew we were tied in conference, but it was a big game. We had a lot of hype coming into it. We knew we could take care of the job. We just had to come out and execute, and that's what we did. We played together as a team, and we just got the job done.
Every game in the Classic 8 is just always a grind. Anybody can win any given day, especially when you're playing crosstown rivals. So that first half was a little, back and forth. In the second half, our confidence kind of kicked in, and we just kind of took it away from there.
The Milwaukee City Conference typically waits until the new year to begin conference play.
But Lance, once January begins, the action in the City Conference is intense. Here's the Menards Game of the Week.
Prior to Tuesday night, Milwaukee King hadn't lost a game in Wisconsin all season, and Milwaukee Morse Marshall hadn't been beaten all year, period. So when each of those teams got beat in their conference opener on Tuesday, it made this Friday night showdown even more crucial. The Eagles flew in with an overall record of 8-1, which included a couple of dramatic last-second victories. Rufus King was coming off a hard-fought defeat at the hands of Milwaukee, Washington. Morse Marshall gave the Generals all they could handle right away, blocking a couple of shots here, one of them by Donovan Sanders, who brings it up and then buries the 3. Eagles by 9 early, and King wants a timeout. The Generals will battle back with their aggressive defense. Tyrell Trussell gets the steal, and he'll finish the play to narrow the gap. Eagles in transition. Check out Tommy Harbin behind the back. Nice move, and he drops home 2 of his 33 points. King keeps it close, though. Closing seconds first half, it's Vershawn Cotton finding Sam Morrow up ahead, 41 apiece at intermission. The Generals build some momentum to open the second stanza. Jordan Poole buries the 3. Poole would score King's first 8 points of the half, and the University of Michigan recruit pumped in 37 on the night. Poole gets an assist on this pinpoint pass to Royce Buckner, who finishes plus the foul. King leads by 5. But the Eagles surge right back. Nice pass here from Cedric Armstrong to Tommy Harbin for the flush. Later, Isaiah McLeod draws lots of attention. He dishes it off to Harbin for another slam. Morse Marshall pushes the lead back to 6. Here come the Generals again. Royce Buckner to Vershawn Cotton, 2 plus the foul, and they're back within 1. Under a minute left, it's a tie game, and Morse Marshall runs the clock way down. Davion Sanders can't hit. The putback won't go, but it's Davion Sanders again. Eagles up 2. 2.7 seconds remain for the Generals, but they won't be able to get off a good shot. Morse Marshall gets another dramatic victory, 78-76 the final, as the confident Eagles get their first conference win.
What does it mean for you guys to come into King and win?
Just prove everybody wrong. I mean, we knew he was going to beat them. Period. Like, we just want to beat all the doubters and everything that they said we couldn't do.
King been kind of dominating the city conference for so long, so we can find a way to beat them and beat them in their place. Some of our biggest wins been on the road. Every week, every game's a grind. You just got to find ways to win these games. That's it.
Hey, I'm J.R. Radcliffe. The first few days of 2016 are a great time to go back and check out what happened in 2015. So when you visit LakeCountryNow.com, you can find a ton of great stories and photos from the year that was in area athletics. And to stay up to date with all the happenings of boys and girls basketball in Greater Milwaukee, be sure to visit Roundball Rankings, located at mycommunitynow.com/roundball. And stick with us here. You'll find some great boys hockey highlights coming your way, and we'll also check in with the Cudahy boys basketball team. We'll be right back.
Shop Boston Store's Yellow Dot clearance. Save up to 75% on original prices when you take an extra 50% off Yellow Dot and an extra 60 to 70% off Black Dot merchandise. Look for the yellow signs throughout the store and save on permanently reduced apparel. accessories, footwear, and home store merchandise. Quantities available while supplies last, so don't miss it. The Yellow Dot Clearance, only at Boston Store. Your store, your style.
Your brain is the most intricate electrical system in the world. Only the most skilled minds can navigate it. So, for neurological conditions, don't chance it. You need experts who specialize in everything brain. The experts who other hospitals refer to, who offer treatments that block epileptic seizures before they happen, even innovative clot removal devices for strokes, and more. You need the experts at Fredert and the Medical College of Wisconsin. Know what is possible.
Brighten up your home with Patriot Lighting from Menards. This 3-light Olympia vanity light comes in a satin nickel finish with frosted opal glass, $49. This 4-light Salerno vanity light comes in an oil-rubbed bronze finish with frosted opal glass, $59. Right now, all stock RCA HDMI cables are on sale starting at $3.99. Receive free local channels in high definition with this digital indoor antenna. With multiple mounting options, this antenna blends into any room's decor. $14.99.
Save big money at Menards.
Trevor Murphy has made an impact for the Milwaukee Admirals this season.
The Ontario native is one of the Admirals' top scoring defensemen and our guest on Preps to Pros.
You kind of grow up a little bit more. Obviously, you gotta, you're cooking every meal. You gotta pay attention to detail on everything outside of the ring.
AHL rookie Trevor Murphy says he's been learning a lot of life lessons this season. Looking back, Murphy credits Coach Todd Lalonde with helping him and his one-time teammate, standout Florida Panthers defenseman Aaron Ekblad.
He treated us like men. It was, we were little kids and he was treating us like men. We were playing the game of hockey with the game of hockey, how we were playing it on and off the ice was, like they do in the NHL, but we were doing it at such a young age, and it was kind of cool, and it was a good experience to get that.
Murphy remembers Lalonde telling him that he wanted to see him playing in the NHL someday.
I just kept pushing, and he was the guy that always, said, you're good enough. You just got to keep going. You're a little guy. You gotta stay mentally in it, because if you mentally get out of it, it's going to bring everything down. So I really focused on that part of the game. And it helped me, and it got me here.
The 20-year-old Murphy is one of the youngest players on the Admirals roster and one of the smallest. 5'11" and now 180 pounds, Murphy went undrafted in 2014 and 2015. He attended the Predators prospect camp over the summer and signed in September.
I took the off-ice training more serious as I got older, but it's something that kind of makes you want to become better, being that little guy and always having that target on your back where, oh, I think he's too small, It's just like, yeah, why would you be too small? Because I see a lot of smaller players out there now and that are very skilled, I feel like the game has changed to, speed, skill, smarts, and if you got that, then you're good.
Those attributes appear to be serving Murphy well. He's put up impressive stats while helping the Admirals have an excellent season so far. Murphy seems to have a keen understanding of what it takes to be a pro.
Obviously conducting yourself on and off the ice to the public is part of being a professional. Doing your job every night and being steady is being professional.
Chances are, when you hear someone talk about the Packers, they're probably not talking about the Cudahy boys basketball team.
But this season, these Packers are enjoying a strong season and earning recognition. Here's Allie Dudek with our Preps Plus Team of the Week.
Cudahy started the year 6-2, a record that has already exceeded their victory total from last year. And with 8 seniors on the team, the Packers are proving to be more experienced than ever. The seniors credit their victories to their unbreakable team chemistry and the power of believing in themselves throughout a tough 4 years of building.
We all believe in ourselves, and we're all friends, so we're not selfish players.
I think if you ask any of the players, their number one reason would say that's because of the closeness of the team as far as why we're achieving this success. But also having them in the program and the system for 4 years really allowed them to just jump right into it this year and start competing at games.
Cudahy has not had a winning record since 1996, and so far this season, they've pulled out more wins than losses, taking teams who beat them in the past years.
Definitely a big relief to finally see our score obviously higher than the other score at the end of the game and see the wins going up and the losses staying down. We're really spreading around the scoring, not trying to force up shots. We make the extra pass that I don't think we made last year. We didn't really see open cutters. We make a lot more backdoor cuts and smarter choices.
Along with a stronger work ethic, the Packers are more mentally tough all around. They enter each game with the odds against them, but they are slowly turning the tables.
We go into the game as underdogs every game, and we like to prove them wrong. A lot of teams try to take it like they think they're taking it easy on us. They think it's just a W on the calendar, but we like to show them that it's not.
Their goals may be more obtainable this year as they pick up more wins, but the players and coaches still keep their expectations realistic, and they take each game one at a time.
Since last year, it wasn't so good. We're just some solid improvement. Definitely want to go for double-digit wins or a winning season.
I talked to the seniors a couple weeks ago about what our overall goal was, and having a winning season, having double-digit victories is something that we want to do. I can't say enough about the kids. It's all them right now.
Congratulations, Cudahy boys basketball, for being the Preps Plus Team of the Week, and best of luck throughout the rest of the season.
We wish the Packers the best of luck throughout the season.
We'll trade in the high tops for hockey skates next on Preps Plus.
Boston Store's biggest semi-annual furniture and mattress sale starts Sunday, January 17th. But shop now during our pre-sale for the best selection of brand name in-stock furniture and mattresses at savings of up to 60%. Plus, save up to an extra 20% when you order now, including custom orders. And don't miss over 50 bonus buys. Also, take advantage of convenient 24-month financing and free delivery. For the best selection, visit our furniture galleries. Boston Store, your style.
Upgrade your kitchen with quality appliances from Menards. Right now, all major appliances are on sale. Frigidaire has over 90 years of experience making innovative appliances, and right now you can find your Frigidaire appliance at Menards. This dishwasher is just $359. Get this smooth top electric range for only $539. Keep food fresh with this side-by-side refrigerator. Right now, it's just $899.
Save big money at Menards.
Think of joint pain like a warning light in your car. It means something in your body isn't working right or could be damaged. And the Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network is where you go to keep everything in working order. Our orthopedic and spine specialists will show you all your options, from non-surgical remedies like physical therapy to minimally invasive treatments and advanced surgical techniques to get you going again. Isn't it good to know what is possible?
It's important for an athlete to eat properly on game day so they feel energized and their muscles are ready to work. An athlete needs adequate carbohydrate and protein throughout the day, and that does start with breakfast. So at breakfast, they could do cereal and milk, which does have the carbs as well as the protein in it. They could also do cereal, fruit, and yogurt, which also gives them those elements. At lunch, they could do a sandwich with maybe some pretzels and fruit. And then before the game, they want to do more carbohydrate and a little bit of protein, which could be, again, cereal, fruit, and yogurt. Hydration is really important before a game, and that does start at breakfast. At breakfast, they should take in about 16 to 24 ounces of fluid. At lunch, 16 to 24 ounces. And right before the game, about 8 to 12 ounces. Hydration is really important post-game, and that could look like chocolate milk, which has carbohydrate and protein in it for proper refueling.
For more information, visit freighter.com/sports.
Two of the Milwaukee area's top hockey teams hit the ice for a big-time Classic 8 conference showdown.
And Mark, it turned out to be a great matchup. Scott Babler has the Preps Plus spotlight.
It's been a very successful holiday break for the Classic 8. Arrowhead won the Admirals Cup, while Waukesha took home the Joe Raymond Memorial Tournament trophy. Tonight, the two squads meet here in Heartland as they try to continue their fine play. The host Warhawks have won 9 of 10 games so far this season, while the Wings are just as hot, with only a single loss in their 11 outings. Scoreless in the middle of the first, Wings with the turnover, Dylan Cox with the rocket for the Warhawks. The puck is loose. John Dowry's first shot is stopped, but he goes top shelf with the second. His 23rd point of the season, 1-0 Arrowhead. On to period number 2, Waukesha on the attack. Ian Malcolmson with lots of room, but his backhand and rebound are both stopped by Hawk goalie Aaron Nicholson. But persistence pays off for Malcolmson. Here he shows his speed, creating the opening, and his shot just crosses the goal line before the net is knocked loose. This game is even at 1 as we head to the final period. Arrowhead with the early jump in the third. Ben Beversdorf with a nice move, but his wrister is stoned by Wings goalie Adam Spano. More Warhawk pressure. Elijah Tormala's drive rings off the post, but Cox cannot put the rebound past Spano. We remain deadlocked at 1. Finally, with just over 4 minutes to play, Jackson Carr is loose. His first shot is stopped, but he stays with it and backhands the rebound past a diving Spano for the game winner. Arrowhead wins their 8th straight game and make a statement in the Classic 8 with a hard-fought 2-1 victory.
He went down to block the move into the net, so I toe dragged it around, shot it, got my own rebound, and tucked it in. Too good to beat this team after last year losing. Big night, big crowd. You know, it just feels good.
It was a meaningful hockey game. It matters for our conference. It matters for down the road when you're looking for seeding for playoffs, and your record matters. So I gave kudos to the guys after the game on a great team effort, and you win a lot of games playing like that.
We got some learning to do still, but they're talented, and if they work hard and do things the right way, we'll hopefully have some future success. So yeah, we're looking forward to the rest of the year, and wish we could pull this one off tonight.
Thanks for joining us tonight, and remember to watch us every Sunday night at 11 p.m. sharp right here on TMJ4. Till next time, that's Lance Allen.
And that's Mark Stewart. Thanks for watching Preps Plus.
The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store, your store, your style. By Frederick and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network, providing sports medicine expertise to high school athletes and teams. And by Menards, dedicated to service and quality.